William, told you they were going to add more fights to SummerSlam. I didn't only added one more actually.
From what I could tell, which is one more, yeah.
Yeah, the tag team.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't really talk about that. But before we talk about that, I'm just gonna put it out there. Even though we're like a week late, anyways, Hulk Hogan did pass away. I understand is what he did in his personal life is his personal life. Me as a fan, as wrestling, he is a big part of the reason why I watch wrestling and love wrestling till this day. So for that, rest in peace, Hulk Hogan. Expression on Hulk Hogan, or better yet, Hollywood Hulk Hogan, because I was a WCW guy when he was in the NWO. I don't know how you felt about it when you heard about his passing, but I know that I got a little bit bummed out.
I mean, yeah, I don't feel anything about it. He wasn't really someone that when it comes to WWE, or even WCW. Like, yes, I watched it with you when I was a kid, but not as much. You would understand it more than me. I was just like whatever about it. So yeah, rest in peace to Hulk Hogan. Do I feel any sort of way? Nah, he passed away. It is what it is. Same thing with Ozzy, same thing with the other guy that passed away. So it's like it just happens in threes.
It's crazy because Michael Madsen, Mr. Blonde from Reservoir Dogs, passed away this year. Fucking Val Kilmer, not the original, sorry, the second Batman, which is Batman Forever, passed away. Ozzy Osbourne, freaking Hulk Hogan, and we're barely in August, or not even in August. We're still in July. I keep forgetting it's July 30.
I mean, yeah, we're like 2 days away from August, but yeah.
Either way, but I'm like, it's still month number 7, and we haven't even touched August. And those are the big celebrities that passed away. But other than that, going back into SummerSlam, coming back into our predictions that we talked about, this wrestling match, I love the tag team. It's a ladder match. I love it because they're finally giving them the spot that they deserved at WrestleMania. I hated the fact that they have to defend their titles on the SmackDown before WrestleMania when it should have happened at WrestleMania, and the New Day should have been the ones on SmackDown or whatever, or at Raw doing that shit. They never should have wrestled at WrestleMania. It should have been these guys. And now I'm happy that at SummerSlam, the first ever two nights, they're gonna be the ones probably opening the show. I don't recommend it because then everything else is gonna come down if you allow them to be the openers, because it is gonna be a 6-man tag team, first time ever ladder match, which is the Wyatt Six, Los Lucha Primos. I'm gonna keep calling them that. Machine Gun City, or Motor Machine Guns. Freaking I keep forgetting the Street Profits. I think I got it right finally. The DIY, do it yourself. And who's the 6th, guys? Is there a 6th one?
I don't think there's a 6th one.
Also okay, my bad. I kept
did you call the Wyatts?
Yes. No. The one that I kept messing up, I keep thinking about Los Garzas, but they are the AAA tag team champions.
Oh, okay.
Los Garzas are basically esos güeyes que están con Escobar,
right? Yeah.
Con Santos. There you go, Santos.
Yeah.
And they're not in the picture right now. What do you think about that fight? Are you highly interested? Are they going to steal the night, or do you think they're not going to put up a banger?
I mean, you have tables, ladders, and chairs. You got to put up a banger. It is what it is. I mean, history recalls. You're talking about ENC and the Hardys, the Dudleys. Like, obviously, those were classics. Now you have this again. It's like it's gonna be a banger of a match. Yes, I'm with you. It should have happened at Mania. It didn't. Now they're like making it up for it. Like, okay. And the question is, like you said, is like most likely it's gonna be a night 1 because night 2 already has 6 matches. Night 1 has 5, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna go under night 1. But like you said, it's gonna main event. Like I doubt it. But at the same time, it's like you can't have it open the show either because of how certain wrestlers feel like, hey, like if you're not first, you're last. You can't go in the middle because then you got to be forgotten. And obviously, you have Roman and Jay in that night 1 spot. So it's like.
You think they're going night 1?
They already announced that they're going night 1, I believe.
Oh, they are. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
hear that.
All night two is all championship matches, except for Gunther and Punk.
That means that the tag team match is going to be at night too.
No, no, what tag team match? Oh, well, I'm not sure about maybe, but I mean when it was announced before that match was announced, night two was all the championship matches. It
Okay.
was Rhea, it was Cena, it was like all of them, Dominic and AJ, and then night one was all the just the jelly
Right.
rolls and all this stuff.
The
God knows
fillers.
God knows if it's gonna happen because Drew McIntyre is still in England, trying to figure out his way back. But so I mean, the match is gonna happen. The match is gonna be a banger, and we'll see where they slot it in. Best choice is put it right in the middle. You kind of have to.
And I was gonna say that, like, because you mentioned that you're like, usually if you're in the middle, you get forgotten. I'm like, well, if you put it right in the middle, no one's gonna forget. If these guys put in a banger, no one will ever forget the greatest SummerSlam match ever.
And that's the thing. They've been having little moments in SmackDown, little moments. So it's like, but those little moments are like big moments. Are like, damn, like they need to have this match. Like they need to. So it's like they're finally getting it. So pretty, it can't go wrong.
And this is what I love about the Wyatt Six, that even though they're not heel yet, I believe they should be heel. To start off, I don't know how a horror theme stable is not heel, right? Or in fact, not heel. So I'm like, this is perfect. This is where you turn them heel. You send in the other fools to fucking interfere in all those fights. Like, let's say the Bryants are down and these fools are climbing. Y luego se mete el pinche barbón to push the table. Se mete Uncle Howdy. Se mete la girl. Like, have them involved.
Right.
So they can show that, hey, we are a fucking faction and we want our belts back. And I wouldn't even if los lucha primos lose, it's okay because it was a ladder match. There was involvement in between. And if you have the Wyatts winning like that, they look weak, but they look strong. They look strong because they're a faction working together, but they look weak because they have to use the faction working together.
Right.
Does it make sense? Right.
Yeah.
Y como se llama, but put it in the middle and they should steal the show and everybody will remember it. That's a damn fact. It just sucks for anybody who comes after them, which it might be Gunther, Cena, Roman Reigns in the tag team. And I don't know, man. I don't even know who's going to fucking main event between them two.
I mean, yeah, I don't know either. But you kind of have to go with, I mean, honestly, if you do your theory of a cash-in, it's going to have to be Gunther Punk. Because you're not going to do a cash-in in the middle of SummerSlam, like right in the middle. Like at that point, nothing's going to beat that. You want that wow factor. So it has to be the main event for that cash-in. And again, at the same time, it's like, are you really going to have a championship match, not main event? Like,
yes.
I mean, you've done it before, don't get me wrong, but it's like, and if so, okay, you're going to put it to start SummerSlam, like as a first match? Like at that point, is the catching going to happen immediately at the beginning of SummerSlam? So it's like to make it a memorable moment.
And the only reason that I keep going back is because of what you told me. Roman might go back into part-time. So in me, I'm like, why would I have a part-time or main event? I'm like, if we're looking into the future, which CM Punk, I don't know how long is his contract, but if you want to keep him happy, I'm like, let him main event night one. That's not even the main event. It's the main event of the night. Right. But everybody knows if there's two events, night two is the fucking main event. At least in my eyes, that's how I see it.
I mean, we've talked about it before, but it's still it's still a main event in some somewhere. Yes, I guess the main event is night two, but when you have a Cody Cena type main event, it's like it's just the names at this point. It's not even the match quality because the quality really isn't there anymore. It's just like, hey, you're the bigger name, you're the bigger cash-in. Let's make you the main event.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. How you said it right now. Another thing. Are you bummed out that LA Knight, Penta, Drew McIntyre, you can kind of put the Miz, even though he's not really a big name anymore, and El Grande Americano. Who else is kind of a big name that's gonna miss out? Jimmy. They're all gonna miss out SummerSlam. Are you kind of bummed out about that, or are you one of those people that are like, hey, it was meant to happen?
I mean, honestly, I think a lot of it ended up going that route because of the Seth Rollins injury. Because at the same time, I feel like had Seth Rollins not gotten injured, the match would have been Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins. That match would have been happening now.
You don't think it would have been a 3 versus 3? Like you had LA Knight in there or Penta
No,
with
because
women?
I mean, no, I think it would have been potentially Penta, LA Knight, and Jey Uso if you need but no, not needed because it would just been a 2v2. But at the same time, that Plan B character was going to be now for the SummerSlam moment, which at that point you have the Bronsons or the Bronze plus
No.
that Plan B guy with against Jey Uso, Penta, and LA Knight.
Yeah.
And then you have Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns, and you still have CM Punk versus Gunther. So I think a lot of it did happen because of that injury where they had to reroute. I mean, I'm not sure if you've seen it yet on the fucking Netflix Unreal, whatever.
I haven't checked it out. I've been wanting to, but at the same time, I kind of don't want to because I've been watching a lot of clips, and I know I'm gonna get pissed off on a lot of fucking things. Because I'm like, when I heard that CM Punk was gonna win, and then the other fool said, "Oh, well, why did we give it to Jay?" I'm like, "Oh, you motherfucker!" I'm like, "It was your idea. It was your fucking idea that Jay went over, and I had to fucking do this."
So I mean, I've only seen episode 1, right? So I've seen episode 1, but so it's like, okay, people have to make, like in episode 1 they were talking about Rhea's injury when Liv Morgan like threw her against the wall, and that, and then they had to take Rhea off screen for some time. So they were talking about how they had to reroute that whole storyline. So it's like, so I'm pretty sure that Seth Rollins injury that just happened, it was like, okay, well, now we have to reroute. All right, Roman Reigns, and here you go, scrap LA Knight, scrap, Penta, anybody who was involved in this feud gets scrapped now. And unfortunately, it happens,
And I do think that because they probably knew that Penta was not going to be there for SummerSlam and all that, that's why they gave him that match at Triple Mania of him main eventing. He came out with his big ass feathers.
That wasn't even Triple Mania. That was fucking Super Showdown.
What do you mean that was Super Showdown?
Triple Mania is not even out. It's not out yet. It's just like a WWE Super Showdown type shit, like a basically like a Monday Wednesday night whatever.
Really? Okay. Yeah. Okay. I thought it was Triple Mania, to be honest.
No, Triple Mania hasn't happened. But it will happen. But it hasn't happened yet.
All right.
We're gonna have Mysterio versus El Gran Americano versus whoever the champion is, and versus someone else.
Okay. Y luego, ¿qué te parece the new Grande Americano?
I didn't see it. I was skimming through Raw. But I didn't see that at all. I did see like on TikTok, and I'm just like, well, I mean, I don't know what they're trying to do behind this storyline. I don't know if they're just trying to, at this point, eventually make the 3 Grandes Americanos versus the luchadores, or I don't know.
I have a feeling that we're gonna see a lot more than 3 Grandes Americanos, and they're gonna be using all the guys that they don't use, like Pete Dunne. So Pete Dunne is this guy,
right?
Pete Dunne's partner, I'm pretty sure he's gonna also wear a mask. Who's another guy that they haven't been using in a while? Let's say Omos. Fucking put him in a mask. Like I would say have like a multiverse of Grand Americanos, and then at the end have like a little Royal Rumble or like an elimination chamber. No, the gauntlet. Once Chad Gable returns, then they're gonna have a gauntlet. Whoever starts losing removes the mask, and the ultimo we get Ludwig Kaiser versus Chad Gable, and we'll see who wins.
But see, what's the point? There's no point in it. It's just for shits and giggles, I guess, right? Because
storyline.
What storyline?
Who's Gran Americano?
I mean, that would go great with it. Yes, you're absolutely right. If the commentators were still playing along, but at this point, the commentators aren't even playing along anymore. They're just like, oh, this is Ludwig or whatever, because obviously Chad Gable's injured. So if Chad Gable was injured, the commentators could have continued being like, okay, clearly this isn't Chad Gable anymore because Chad is injured, but Gran Americano is still wrestling. But they're not even playing in that story arc, So to me, it's like when this Gran Americano first came out, I thought we were gonna go more the Hulk Hogan storyline, when he was Mr. America.
Africa.
So I thought they were gonna go more that route, and then eventually it just didn't. And I'm just like, well, I don't know what the hell they're doing with this character anymore. So it's just okay. Well,
Especially when he beat all them, like when he beat Dragon Lee, that he beat in the tag team, the Rey Mysterio LWO, and then he beat Ray Phoenix. I was like, oh shit, okay. I'm like, we can get definitely into a route that leads into Penta, and Penta would be like the savior of Lucha Libre. But he didn't. They didn't even go that direction. I'm like, okay, so what are we doing now? And then Money in the Bank happened, and then it disappeared because
Right.
freaking Penta got involved with Seth Rollins.
exactly.
So I'm like, so I don't know if they already knew that Chad Gable was injured going into Money in the Bank, and that's why they started moving him to the side a little bit. Which I was like, in a way, it makes sense now. But I'm like, or did you get injured at freaking the AAA showdown, the Worlds Collide? Did you get injured right there, or did you get injured at Money in the Bank? Because after that, it's when you got injured. I'm
Right.
like, so I don't know if he was injured already, and then they're like, you know what, just aguántate hasta que se acaben estos 2 shows, and then you can fuck off. Or did you get injured, and they're like, now you can fuck off.
Right.
There's one thing that I do hate about wrestling right now, at least because I don't remember, but I remember when the wrestlers would get injured, they will still be on storylines. But hey, I can't wrestle. I have a fucked up arm. Y ahora ya los mandan a la chingada, even if it's like a 4-week thing. I'm like, bro, why? Like, have them in TV.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's like contract reasons. Like, oh, like we keep you off screen, and that means you still owe us more time. And you know, kind of like the AEW with the whole Ray Phoenix situation.
You're going the business route.
Exactly.
Yeah. And the Ray Phoenix route, which is we're extending your time because you haven't wrestled for us for 4 weeks. I see what you mean. Which I mean, do I hate it? Do I love it? It's like it loses momentum to a wrestler. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, no, I mean at the same time, it's like when they return, it's like a pop for them.
Yes.
Obviously, with Liv Morgan, I already know when she comes back, she's face immediately face. Why? Well, yeah, that too. But because for some reason, it's just how it works. Like you're off screen now. Even if you're a heel, when you come back, you don't, unless you come back to attack a baby face,
which you should,
which she could be doing, But it's like most likely she's gonna go after Raquel, especially after the whole switch 2. Here's the switch 2 for you, Dom, or whatever. So
it's like I keep thinking of Dragunov. I'm like, are you ever gonna return, bro? I'm like, I was getting hyped up to you, even though you were not getting hyped with the crowd, and then you got injured and you never came back. I'm like, what kind of injury did he fucking get?
Right, yeah, because it's been a minute already.
Yeah, it's been a long fucking minute. But who knows? Out of all these, I will be watching SummerSlam, William. So I'm not going to Orange County, so that's good. But I'll be sitting down watching some good old SummerSlam, and both nights. So, and then I don't have money to go out, so that's even double thumbs up. Order some burgers or something to make in a casa instead of going out to buy them. But night 1, wherever the TLC lands, that's my fight of the night. Obviously, it's obvious. Even if you remove the TLC and just make it a wrestling match, they will steal the night.
I mean, again, they have a huge advantage because it's a TLC, but I do agree. Whenever they do fight, they always give us obviously, acrobatics. I
think Jade Cargill is going to be the worst. Jade Cargill versus Esta Way, Tiffany Stratton, will be the worst one of the night.
Very possible.
They have no chemistry.
I mean, and Jade is known for botching, and so is Tiffany.
Yes.
So yes, I do agree.
And then I think the sleeper one, I think it's going to go to the cage match.
Solo and
yes, like it's going under the radar. Like we know it's there, but no one's talking about it. I feel like that one's gonna be a banger también.
The thing with that is, well, obviously we know Jacob Fatu could do aerial shit, and Solo really can't. It's like I haven't seen Solo climb and fucking fly off.
I don't think it's gonna. I think it's gonna be this for doing a fly off, but It's just that they're both brutes, and when you have those two brute styles inside a cage, you're gonna be using that cage, and it's gonna be it's gonna be something like a sleeper hardcore match in a way. I do believe that no one's talking about it, and that might be the sleeper one, because I don't think Dominic and AJ are gonna steal the night. I honestly don't think so.
I mean, AJ is still AJ, and Dominic is still not up into, in my opinion, like he's great now, but he's just not up there, with the elites of AJ and high flyers type movement. Like it's just not it. So yeah, I agree. They're not gonna steal the show at all. You mentioned earlier, like bummed out of the LA Knights not being there, the Pentas not being there. Shit, even fucking Priest, who's been, was
the what's it called, Priest and freaking what's his face? It's the way van a pelear on Friday night, the main event.
Wait, who?
They're going to be the main event for leading into WrestleMania.
SummerSlam?
Yeah, so they're not even going to be on SummerSlam. They're going to have their match, but it's going to be on SmackDown main event, like the main event of the SmackDown.
Right.
So then, a way like, oh, that was a great match that leads us into Summer. You know how they've been doing it. That leads us into it. Usually Monday Night Raw has like a good match. So I don't know if Karrion Kross and Sami Zayn was added to SummerSlam. I didn't pay attention. I forgot, honestly. But if they don't, they're going to close out Monday Night Raw. For sure.
The night after?
The night after.
I think it is. Fuck, I don't remember.
But let me check real quick before we say goodnight. Because I got to go to this place. It's about to be late. SummerSlam card. For both nights. Okay, here we go. So yes, ¿cómo se llama? The fuck? Where's the matches at? Okay, Gunther, CM Punk, Raquel Rodriguez, Roxana, Tiffany Stratton, Randy Orton, Jelly Roll, Roman Reigns. Oh yeah, it is at it. Sami Zayn, Karrion Kross. And that looks like it's gonna be the Saturday card. Okay, so this is the Saturday card right here. It's Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross, Roman Reigns and Jey Uso versus Braun Breaker and Reed, Randy Orton, Jelly Roll versus McIntyre and Logan Paul, Tiffany and Jade, Roxana Rodriguez, Flair, blah blah, Gunther and CM Punk, and it does look like they're putting it as the main event. I don't know if it's gonna work like that though. And then on Sunday, it's gonna be Wyatt Six, Andrade Phoenix, Street Profits, Motor City. Oh, Fraxium is the other type. So there is 6 of them. Fraxium, that's the guy with the long hair and the one with the mask.
The mask, yeah.
Dominic and AJ, Solo and Jacob, Becky Lynch, Lyra, Naomi, Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky, and John Cena. I understand why they're fucking doing this shit again. They're doing the exact same bullshit they did at WrestleMania. That because we understand that fucking John Cena and Cody did not really mesh well. John Cena and Cody got the best card. Look, they got the TLC. They got AJ and Dominic, just like last year. They got just like WrestleMania. They got Logan and AJ. They got the cage match, just like the Fatal 4. They got Becky and Lyra, which was Charlotte and Tiffany. And then they got the triple threat, like at WrestleMania, he had the triple threat. And then John Cena closed with Cody. That's kind of bullshit that they gave you all the good stuff for you guys to suck at the end. The Rock better come out.
I mean, according to AI, The Rock's going to be there.
According to AI.
Bad GPT, yeah.
I don't think the AI knows more than us. They don't watch as much as us.
I don't know. They know things, so.
If you were to pull a big hot take, what would it be?
Jey Uso turns on Roman Reigns.
Oh. Well, mine's Seth Rollins, but if I can give you another one, Cody Rhodes beats John Cena. Is that a hot take?
Does he turn?
Let's go with the turn as well.
Because of the glasses and the Rolex?
Yes, why not? Fuck it. And fucking Braun Breaker should come out with the Jordans.
I mean, they technically don't have to be the same size because they could just get some different. That's that point. It says the same shit. Yeah. But I mean, I guess. That's my hot take.
Bubba Ray Dudley was saying that he didn't know what that meant. He's like, I didn't know it was a big thing, and when people popped, I was like, oh, okay, what it is. And people were telling him in the comments like, oh, that's like a gangster thing. Like you do that shit in the streets. And it was funny because Bubba Ray didn't know what that shit meant. I thought it was hilarious. I was like, oh, it's funny. But anyways, I like your hot take. It is a hot take. Will it happen? I'll give it a 30% chance happening. And I'll give mine a 10% because I don't think he's going to win at all.
I mean, there was a big hint given at Raw, but yeah, sure.
We'll see. But William, you have a good night. People, have a good night, a good evening, and a good morning.